we proudly present Women Wrestling Wars. In this ongoing series, we delve into the enthralling world of WWE, dissecting the thrilling segments and matches from Raw, ECW, and Smackdown on a week-by-week basis. Our ultimate goal is to determine which brand consistently delivered the most riveting and entertaining content. I got the idea after catching up on a few episodes of Reliving the War from Wrestling Bios, so go check him out if you're a fan of the Raw vs Nitro wars or just want to learn. When TNA gets more consistent in 2007, I will add them in as well. Now welcome to episode 1, where we kick things off with a bang. Starting Raw, Charlie Haas slowly makes his entrance. The footage from last week replays, showcasing the unfortunate incident where Charlie inadvertently knocked Lilian to the ground. Lilian watches with a cast on her left wrist. Haas, in this unforgiving industry, mistakes happen. You all witnessed the mistake I made last week, and due to my carelessness, an innocent person suffered. So, I humbly ask Lilian Garcia to join me in the ring right now. Lilian complies. Haas, Lilian, I am sincerely sorry for my actions last week. When I accidentally caused you harm by knocking you off the apron, it was reckless, it was thoughtless. You must believe me when I say it was an accident, and I apologize from the depths of my heart. Will you please find it in your heart to accept my apology? Enter Viscera, the world's largest love machine. Viscera marches towards the ring, his displeasure evident. Viscera, Charlie, I'll give you credit, that was quite the display. Lilian, she may choose to accept your apology, but I won't. Vis hands Lilian the mic, then unleashes a devastating clothesline on Haas. He follows with a series of punishing blows to Haas' back. A resounding slap from Viscera echoes through the arena. He sends Charlie into the turnbuckle, and Haas hits the mat. Viscera signals for his signature move, hurdles towards Haas, and crushes him. Viscera bounces off the ropes and lands the big splash. A grin spreads across Viscera's face as Lilian looks on in astonishment. Following this, the only women's match this week
is the first ever Wet and Wild Water Contest.
Balloons, buckets of water, and water guns are all fair game. The victor earns a coveted spot on the WWE Summer Special magazine. We've come a long way. It's Candice Michelle versus Torrie Wilson. Both women don all white attire. The referee positions them back to back. Torrie and Candice grab water guns, and Torrie fires the first shot. It's chaos. Candice seizes Torrie and slams her chest first into the balloons. She cleverly tucks balloons down Torrie's shirt and into her pants. Candice executes a spectacular top rope splash. The pin attempt earns a 2 count. Candice drenches the referee with a bucket of water. Then, she drags Torrie to the center of the ring and pops a balloon over her own chest. Candice misses an elbow drop, allowing Torrie to respond with a dropkick. Torrie propels Candice into the corner and delivers a thunderous clothesline splash. The crowd erupts. Torrie adjusts her panties, showers her backside with water, and delivers a stink face to Candice. Candice rolls out of the ring. She ends up in front of King and JR, and just in the nick of time, Candice moves aside, causing Torrie to inadvertently spray JR. Back in the ring, more water is unleashed. Torrie executes a face buster and secures the victory. Winner, Torrie Wilson. Torrie celebrates by pelting King and JR with balloons. Next up, it's Johnny Nitro with Melina taking on Carlito. Nitro and Melina make their entrance, and JR announces a triple threat match for the IC title at Vengeance. They pause momentarily to appreciate Melina's presence. Carlito charges off the ropes, delivering a shoulder block that sends Nitro to the canvas. Carlito follows up with swift arm drags. Melina playfully teases Carlito with an apple, and he's eager to retrieve it. Nitro catches Carlito off guard with a well-timed baseball slide. Melina seizes the opportunity and locks in a head scissors as Nitro distracts the referee. Nitro executes a neckbreaker and nearly secures a pinfall. Shelton Benjamin, on commentary, praises Nitro's performance. Nitro sends Carlito tumbling out of the ring by pulling down the top rope. Shelton stands up, visibly impressed. Carlito slips back into the ring and attempts the lung blower, but Shelton intervenes, causing Carlito to miss. Nitro capitalizes and claims the victory. Todd Grisham interviews Mickie James in the backstage area. Grisham, last week on Raw, Beth Phoenix suffered an injury in her match against Victoria. Mickie, it's crazy, isn't it? It seems like anyone who has a problem with Mickie James ends up in a bad way. Ashley broke her leg and now she's on Smackdown. Trish Stratus, in her rematch for my WWE Women's title, dislocated her shoulder. Such a shame. And now poor Beth Phoenix has to eat through a straw. It's really heartbreaking. I used to be close with Beth. We went to school together, but she's changed. But one thing that will always love me is you. Oh, hi. Brandy Orton enters, and Mickie departs. Maria is in the back, welcoming someone, but Lita interrupts and takes over the microphone. She introduces Edge. Edge, excellent introduction. Thank you, baby. This introduction is for a man who recently revolutionized the industry. I defeated 3 so-called ECW superstars. I single-handedly cost John Cena the WWE title. And at Vengeance, I will dethrone RVD for the WWE title. Have any plans for tomorrow night? Lita, not really, no. Edge, I think we should accept Paul Heyman's invitation and make our presence known tomorrow night, Edge. But first, John Cena. Understand this, you'll never lay eyes on the WWE title again, because you're looking at the future WWE champion. The rated R superstar, Edge and Lita make their way to the ring for their match. Cena launches a surprise attack before the bell, relentlessly pounding on Edge. Edge scrambles up the ramp, and Cena smashes Edge's face into the steel stairs. Back in the ring, Cena delivers a barrage of powerful strikes. Lita enters the ring, hopping onto Cena's back. Edge and Lita make a quick exit.
Welcome to the rebirth of ECW! Champion!
WWE ECW presented an eventful night of action. The show opened with Edge and Lita coming to the ring, seemingly to extend an olive branch to RVD. Edge declared his respect for RVD but soon revealed his true colors by spearing RVD and taunting him with the RVD pose. This betrayal set the tone for the evening. Edge and Lita tried to escape through the crowd, but the night took an unexpected turn when John Cena appeared, catching up with Edge. RVD and Cena took turns unleashing their fury on Edge until they turned on each other. Edge resorted to a low blow on RVD and managed to slip away through the crowd. Cena, not willing to let Edge get away, knocked out Paul Heyman and followed Edge through the audience, setting the stage for more drama in their ongoing rivalry. In the next segment, fans were introduced to Kelly Kelly, who made her on-screen debut at 19 as an exhibitionist. She had promised to remove all her clothes but encountered difficulties while trying to take off her bra. Undeterred, she continued to dance and entertain the audience, lifting the bra slightly. The segment added a unique twist to the evening's entertainment.
I like the new ECW. I think it's gonna be better than the old ECW.
The 10-man Extreme Battle Royal was up next, featuring the FBI, along with Trinity. As the Battle Royal reached its climax, only Big Show, Sabu, and the FBI remained in the ring. Show demonstrated his dominance by chokeslamming Little Guido onto Mamaluke and eliminating them both. The final showdown took place between Big Show and Big Guido, reminiscent of the iconic Royal Rumble 92 ending. However, Sabu intervened by striking Show with a chair, ultimately sending the giant over the top rope. WWE Smackdown kicked off with an announcement from The Miz, who eagerly informed the audience about the upcoming marquee match. King Booker, accompanied by his regal partner Queen Sharmell, was set to face off against the powerhouse Bobby Lashley. The anticipation was palpable, especially with King Booker and Sharmell's elaborate and drawn-out entrance. JBL's amusing infatuation with King Booker added an extra layer of entertainment to the proceedings. As King Booker and Queen Sharmell basked in their royal aura, an unexpected turn of events unfolded. William Regal and Fit Finlay emerged from the shadows and initiated a ruthless assault on Lashley in the aisle, forming an impromptu trio with Sharmell passionately cheering them on. Just when it seemed that Lashley was outnumbered, reinforcements arrived in the form of Matt Hardy and Gunnar Scott, who rushed to the rescue. Sharmell found refuge behind her king, hinting at her penchant for psychological manipulation. Next up, we see a gimmick that could have gone to Marai's outlet, knowing Vince with a throwback to a bygone era as a promotional segment for the Quebec tourism industry was showcased, featuring Sylvan in a peculiar role. The Miz, oozing with charisma and a dash of eccentricity, was joined by the alluring Ashley, creating a unique on-screen dynamic. The Miz's wacky antics were on full display, no doubt influenced by Ashley's captivating presence. He allowed Ashley to introduce the next match, bridging the gap between segments seamlessly. General Manager Theodore Long entered the scene and found King Booker and Queen Sharmell, ensuring them that the match with Lashley was still on. However, King Booker claimed not to have his boots on. In a humorous twist, Long suggested that the Queen should assist her king in putting on his boots, which led to accusations of selling out from the royal duo as Long departed.
Come on now, Teddy.
Meanwhile, Ashley strolled backstage, only to be approached by Michelle McCool, who offered her an unsolicited lesson in self-confidence. Michelle was confident that she would have won the swimsuit contest if she had chosen to participate.
Are we conceited?
A spirited Ashley offered Michelle a rematch, but the latter declined, citing reluctance to showcase her body to the passionate New Jersey fans. Ashley countered with a poignant message.
I think you should spend a little less time talking down to people like you're teaching a class. Spend a little bit more time trying to find some class.
The main event of the evening, King Booker accompanied by Queen Sharmell vs. Bobby Lashley, commenced as scheduled. Sharmell refrained from interfering in the match but passionately cheered for her king throughout the contest. King Booker employed a sidekick that garnered a near fall, and he continued to apply a chinlock to maintain control. However, Lashley showcased his incredible strength, powering out and ultimately catching King Booker with a devastating power slam to secure the victory. SmackDown concluded with a deflated King Booker and an equally disheartened Queen Sharmell, as Lashley's triumph sent shockwaves through the arena.